Okay, so there's some stuff going on in France. Some pretty hairy political stuff. I don't know if you've been keeping up with this. I really haven't. I'm kind of I keep an eye on it, but not much. But this is pretty crazy. Without further ado, I'm just going to read the article, so you'll see what I'm talking about here. No, not one more vote. Reactions as France's far right wins snap election. So Marine Le Pen and her far-right National Rally, RN, have won big in France's snap election, garnering reactions from domestic rival parties and politicians abroad. The RN, who close to 34% of the, or won 30, close to 34% of the vote in the first round of the parliamentary election, in what was a major victory, but not one that gives the party an absolute majority in the parliament. Just, they kind of run like Canada, right? We have three parties, we have four parties, but technically five if you count the Green Party, but it's kind of a laughable party. Really, we have three strong parties. We have the Liberals, we have the Conservatives, and we have the NDP. And so France is much like us that way, where they have three hard parties, and then usually what they get to happen is two parties will kind of align with themselves to get anything done in Parliament. Same thing as Canada. But I digress. Here we go. So Le Pen, trailed by the left-wing New Popular Front (NFP) coalition with about 39. Let's see, with about 29%, and President Emmanuel Macron's centrist Ensemble alliance with about 20.5%, called on the French citizens to vote for her party during the second round. Despite his defeat, Macron, whatever you want to say, welcomed a high turnout of 65.8% and reiterated his call to stand up to the far right in the second round. Faced with National Rally, the time has come for a great union, clearly Democratic and Republican for the second round, the president stressed in an official statement. Jean-Luc Mélenchon, the leader of the center-left, said the president suffered a hard and indisputable defeat and was to blame for the shock decision to dissolve parliament, but stopping the far right was the priority. Not one more vote for the RN. Not one more seat for the RN, he emphasized. In her first comments following the French first round results, Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni on Monday said the constant attempt to demonize far-right voters was losing impact. Same kind of thing that's happening over here. The constant attempt to demonize and corner people who don't vote for the left is a trick that fewer and fewer people fall for, Meloni said, or told the, I don't even know what the hell, the Ad Chronos news agency. In the United Kingdom, election candidate Keir Starmer, what's with these names, from the Labour Party said the far-right victory in France proves the left must show only progressives have answers to problems in the UK and across Europe. We have to make the progressive call, but we have to, in making that, understand why it is, certainly in the UK, after 14 years of chaos and failure, that people do feel disaffected with politics. Return politics to service and continue to make that argument that politics is a force for good, he said. Israel's diaspora minister, try this one, Amika Chikli, said he was impressed by the positions adopted by Le Pen, adding that Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is also seemingly the same opinion. Chikli told Cannes public broadcaster on Monday that it would be excellent for Israel if Le Pen became president in France, given her firm stance against Hamas, the International Criminal Court, and anti-Semitism. Polish Prime Minister Donald Tusk. That's funny. Actually, I didn't even know that's his name. Donald Tusk. That's close. Come on, man. I had a letter and change a couple, and boom, we got another Trump. However, issued a warning about the far right. They love Putin, money and power without control, and they are already in power and are reaching for it in the east or west of Europe, he wrote in a post online. They are joining ranks in the European Parliament in Poland. We reverse this fatal tide in the very last moment. Let's not waste it, he added. Germany's Chancellor Olaf Scholz and his cabinet appeared to be respecting an unofficial ban on commenting on foreign elections. But Michael Roth, a member of Scholz's Social Democrats, said the party is to blame for not better supporting the pro-European liberal president in France. So what's going on here, just to summarize this kind of thing, I'm just kind of spinning on here. summarize this, there is a bit of a push going on in the EU. There's a bit of a push going on over here in North America as well, where you're seeing this left progressivism being balked. People are the centrists are coming out and they're saying as the Overton window moves left and the progressives get further and further on their whatever ideologies and progressive stance, they're really very left stances. Normal people are saying no, enough's enough, so they're swinging back right. It's happening over in the EU. It's happening here in North America. So I think this is kind of like domino effect. You're going to see a lot of this happening. France falling like this is, I'm sure a big surprise to them. So, yeah, I think it's a good thing personally. I think we're going to start to get a swing back to some normalcy, which would be nice. But we'll see. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I don't know. We'll just keep watching, I guess.